Hi, welcome to
Welcome back.
And welcome if you're new here. We have something very exciting today. We are going to be doing a live listening of Kendrick's new album.
Yes.
We've been waiting for this for the longest. We went to the last tour for Damn album and
5 years ago. It's been 5 years since Kendrick Lamar has dropped something. So I'm so excited. This is our first time listening to the album. It's 10 a.m. Friday the 13th.
Yes.
10 a.m. We haven't heard anything from this album. We've been waiting just to do a live reaction with you guys. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's just get right into it.
Yes.
Oh.
What is a bitch in a miniskirt? A man in his feelings with bitter nerve. What is a woman that really hurt? A demon, you're better off killing her. What is? I hope the psychologist listening. 20 million in tax, bought a couple of mansions just for practice. 500 in jewelry, chain was magic, never had it in public. Late reaction, 50K to cousins.
The beat changes.
Hello.
Different. What? Paralyzed the county building controlled us. I brought a Rolex watch, I only wore it once. I bought infinity pools I never swam in. I watched King by folk.
That was cool.
Yeah. I like how he mentioned that it's been 1,000 and whatever 430 days or whatever he had said, like since his last album. And he said, I've been going through something between those 1,000, however many days that was until now.
I wonder how much that is that 5 years, you think? 1,000.
Yeah, is that 5 years since the last album?
I don't even know the number. He said 365 times.
That's about like 4 years. Well, yeah, actually, depending on how many he said, it should be 5 years.
Oh, if it was 1,825, then yeah, it was 5 years. If he said that number.
Okay.
That was cool. A lot of changes in the beat.
Yeah. Of course, Kendrick is famous for his different tones of voices, but I like when he adds in that seriousness of like everyone grieves different. Like when he's just directly talking into the mic. I don't know, like that back tone of his voice sounds really nice.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So second track is called, well, the first track was called United in Grief. Second track is called N45.
N95.
Oh, N95. Sorry. N95.
World, all the boys and girls, I got some true stories to
Sounds like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Back outside. Take off the foo-foo. Take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off your idols.
Okay.
Take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take off for the meal, hella 5.
Turn it up.
Take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag, take all that designer. You ugly as fuck. You out of 2 ATMs.
You ugly as fuck. This gives me a lot of Baby King vibes.
I think that's what that was.
For real?
Yeah.
He doesn't have him featured on it.
Sounds like him.
You think that's him? That sounds like Kendrick just screaming. Higher pitched. Oh, that was on Drop Against Sure. This is another of his infamous flows. That flow reminds me of Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. Yes.
The production is here to play.
Okay.
Wow, that was tight.
That was nice.
That was tight. I like that. That was a good song. I don't know. I feel like we're probably gonna like the more upbeat ones.
Yeah.
For now, because he's also famous for his storytelling. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. N45. that's gonna be a club hit for sure.
Yeah, that in where it was just like holding the beat and then the few little bit of keys on the piano at the end. That was nice. I like the beginning where it's like just take off all the bullshit. He was just listing all the bullshit.
Cancel culture, everything. It's like, yeah, people are so like, he's just fucking putting everybody up to showing, like, not caring, basically, like just showing his, obviously it's all his opinions.
Yeah.
But it's like what he thinks about what everybody is truly like they feel like is higher, you know?
Yeah. This next one is called Worldwide Steppers. Just by the title, I think this might be a little more upbeat. I feel like I'm going to hear like a deep bass.
Hopefully.
In it. So I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're not sure.
Oh, he has Summer Walker.
Summer Walker.
Okay. Ghostface Killa. All right.
Okay. Sorry. We just scrolled down and saw the features because Worldwide Steppers. Hopefully, I wonder if this one's gonna have some features, some TDE features. Who knows? Let's see.
Kodak Black. Okay, Llama. Step.
He said Kodak Black.
I'm a killer, he's a killer, she's a killer bitch. Like the father I kill for. My son Enoch is the part 2. When I inspire my children to make life for 2 years, nothing move me. Ask God to speak through me. That's what you hear now, the voice of yours truly.
I was not expecting this.
No.
A lot of true shit he's saying though.
Yeah.
8 billion people on earth, silent murderers, non-prophets, preachers.
This is like, so I feel like, you know, he's like just very much not holding anything back. This is like a side that Kendrick's always been straight up. Like he's always been never one to front on who he is or like what his life has been about. But now, you're kind of starting to see like that father figure because his kids look really young, so maybe he's had them between the period from his last album, Damn, till now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that kid's only got to be like 4, and then the other one looks really small in the back.
Yeah. I know. Writer's block for 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, you know, you're starting to see like that father figure come into role with his
talking
lyrics.
Talking about his like kids pushing forward and their values are going to be higher and
Yeah.
I
like how he said
wealth and stuff.
He said like something in this song where he said watching Baby Shark with my kids while I'm protecting them from the sharks outside or something along those lines, and like that you see it more coming into play with his lyrics.
Yeah, we did not expect that type of beat coming from there, but you never know what you're going to get with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
4th track, Die Hard, featuring
Blast and Amanda Reefer.
Good eyes.
I pop the pain away. I slide.
Got that nice groove.
The summer vibes. Play this at the beach.
I hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight. I know I made you wait.
Sherry, cocoa bar, Serafina, flaming ice.
She has a good voice.
Yeah.
My truth too complicated to hide now. Can I open up? Is it safe or not? I'm afraid a little you relate.
It's like a twist from Love
Yeah.
with Rihanna. Oh yeah, this is gonna be playing on the radio.
Yep.
It's a bop.
I get emotional about life. The lost ones keeping me up at night. The world.
I like that one.
Me too.
Made me like feel very empathetic towards people, and it gave me that feeling of love.
Yeah. I mean, you know, based off his last album, Damn, he had a lot of like, you know, real love songs. And, you know, the lyric that stood out to me is like, I hope you see the God in me. Kind of relating to, I mean, his album cover, he's wearing
White.
He's wearing white in the, would you call that a crown? I don't know what it's called, but the one that Jesus wore on the cross. So we're seeing some religious aspects in here, which is nice. Like little dropping little gems here and there, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see it like the crown, which is really when seeing this, we had saw him in Day in Vegas and he wore all white.
Yeah, that was a cool outfit.
So we could tell right away there's some already religious play in there, like, kind of like he's a new man because now he's a father. He wants to take on, that role. So yeah, I really like this one. This one's like a nice groove.
Oh, cool. I just pulled up the lyrics. So from this point on, we could follow along with the lyrics. Next track is Father Time featuring Sampa.
You really need some therapy.
Real nigga need no therapy. Fuck you talking about?
Some tap dancing. She's pretty good at
I come from a generation of home and that I can't see. Daddy issues all across my head. Told me fuck a foul, I'm teary-eyed. One of the
cops practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up, no chase on me. No
daddy issues, that's on me. Looking for I love you. Really empathizing for my relief. A child that grew accustomed, jumping up.
Damn, so his dad probably an alcoholic.
Yep.
no
chaser.
No chase.
Takes a shot.
No chase I need. No chase I need. No chase I.
This is such a beautiful song. Like, we don't hear rappers that, rappers tend to have that hyper masculine role that they take on of like just hustle, like ignore your emotions. And he's, as a father now, he's, kind of talking about like breaking that generational habit and healing through that. So I really like that song a lot.
Yeah, that was a good song. Yeah, like he said too, grown men with daddy issues.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't talk about that, especially men,
Yeah.
Grown men, like they don't want to confront that or say it in public like, yeah, I got daddy issues. But hey, it's, a lot of us do.
Yeah.
That was a good track. So the next track is Rich Interlude. Oh, and we were pretty quiet for that last song because now we got the lyrics up on the screen. So
yeah, so now we're
just
like
following along.
Yeah.
Which is like a really good thing to do with Kendrick songs because he drops a lot of gems that, it's a lot easier to pick up, obviously, while you have the lyrics.
I learned in trapping in the business, smart people making horrible decisions,
Kodak.
Nigga get my dick sucked after the show. It's coming, it's more than a blessing. What you doing with Kendrick? What you doing with a legend? So what they call you? But that's on Mon Dukes. Poured in the bitch, but she fall through. Baking ends meet, daddy deadbeat. Had this food banks wick. Now look at this shit, we own property.
Damn, the Wick. We used to get food from there. I remember being on the Wick. Getting that free cereal again, that free milk, free eggs, free cheese. With your Wick card. Damn, that's cool. That's the second time Kodak Black appears on here.
Yeah.
He's a big stepper.
Yeah. So maybe he is, he's big step around here. So, all right.
That was cool. It's cool though how, we talked about this before, how like a lot of rappers, the way they funded their time, their studio time is through selling drugs and being in the hood or whatever. And like he's saying like, yeah, I have all this rapper money and it's all good, but he's still pumping gas in the hood.
Yeah.
So
I said like dropping food off at the family's house like it's Thanksgiving still.
Like just opening up and like, yeah, it's all shine and glamour on social media, but you still have to go do your things. And a lot of rappers also say that like once, because it's all fast money, you get addicted to it. And even though you're well off with this rapper money, that's kind of hard to leave that lifestyle of selling drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Next track is Rich Spirit.
I like that title.
Yeah, Rich Spirit.
Taking my baby to school, then I pray for. Cause you bitches ain't never been ballin' with the flu. More than 2 M's for sure, but add another 2. Little man, the big man's the GT down and flip it before I turn you to a song. Hey, bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasting.
This is such a cool, like, chill beat.
Yeah.
It's catchy, but it's like super chill.
Brother, I pray to God that you realize the entourage is dead. I pray to God that you not lagging when you off the meds. I pray to God she know the.
Rich Spirit. That was cool.
Yeah, I like that. How he says I'm fasting. I feel like, you know, obviously could mean literally, but you know, just from what he was saying, he's fasting from
People probably too.
people, fasting from being behind the screen and feeling the need to, you know, be on social media or anything like that. Obviously, K-Dot does not post ever. But yeah, he's always been low key, so he's just like, he still stays true to that no matter how much you know, we are starting to shift to go more online. He's kind of just like, no, I'm still dropping and I'm leaving. And like, obviously this is his last album that he's gonna drop of what he said, sadly, but yeah, that was a nice song.
That was a cool song. Next track is We Cried Together, featuring Taylor Page. I've heard this. I think this is like on a video on the PG Lang Instagram.
These emotional ass, ungrateful ass bitches, unstable ass, confrontational ass, dumb bitches. You wanna bring
fucker grow up, forever late for shit, won't buy shit, sit around and deny shit, fuck around on a side bitch, then
only change.
And who put that car in my name?
Well, this is cool.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga,
They're
you
arguing,
fucking
but they're
lame.
still rapping.
Fuck you, bitch.
Nah, fuck you, nigga.
Nah, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you,
Fuck you,
nigga. Fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, dick, though.
Well, shit, I should've sucked his.
What you say?
I should've found a bigger dick.
Bitch, get the fuck out my face,
It's
bitch.
whatever it's
I wonder if they're gonna make up at the end.
Yeah.
They're just fucking drunk or something.
Yeah. Two hurt people hurting each other.
No affection from your mama.
Tap dancing once again.
Tap dancing, my favorite.
Tap dancing around the conversation.
Oh, stop tap dancing around the conversation.
Okay.
That was cool. That makes sense now why there's tap dancing. Wow, that was such a cool ass song.
Yeah.
And a lot of
raw conversation, but it's the reality. How they said at the beginning, this is how the world looks.
Yeah.
It's a constant, you know, I mean, I feel like he's playing the two sides here, you know, like red and blue.
Yeah.
It's always like, you know, F you, this is my side, this is your side. At the same time, it's just like, you know, two sides poking at each other, and then you're both bleeding at the end. And then you're kind of left to just like
be together.
Because
Cry together, yeah.
Yeah, like how he said, we cry together. Like, you're both in pain, hurt people hurting each other.
Yeah. That was one that like is you'd have to go back and really read the lyrics and
yeah,
like, damn, he's right. Damn, she's right. So the last track because there's 2 albums, 2 discs. This is disc 1. So this is the last track of disc 1, which is called Purple Hearts, featuring Ghostface Killa and Summer Walker.
I don't think I've ever would have seen this group together, so I'm very interested to see how this sounds.
All right.
Rolling 7s, I ain't ready for no coffee. I know y'all love it when the drugs talk. My life is like forbidden fruit. My bitch know better than I do. A woman's worth. I barely went to church. I'd rather fast. Crown on by Molly. Wrist on your Gotti. They gon' judge your
like
life
that.
for a couple likes. Rolling 7s, I ain't ready for no coffee. I know y'all love it when the drugs talking, but
Her voice is beautiful.
Yeah, she has a good voice too.
I hate it here. Baby daddy still on my
While I'm crying, I clean the feet of the sweet Jesus. Dreams, visions get blurry of the Bow your head for just God's sake. Listen what the stars say. When I say it's God's way.
I walk. Rolling sevens, I ain't ready for no coffee. I know y'all love it when the drug. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So as much as we, everyone loves the hype music, this first 9 part, which would be Big Morale, pretty much, Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale.
This being his last album that he's gonna drop, it's just like truth speaking.
Yeah.
As much as people love, how he said like the drugs talking, that hype music can be like that distraction. We've talked about this Oklahoma, that it means people's speaker, and that's exactly what he is delivering with this Mr. Morale, the first section of it. He's just speaking what it is, and
He's really showing to his following of God
yeah,
how he's like really heavy into God, and I mean that's why I'm pretty sure not in the social media world, as much as a lot of other people are.
yeah, which I really like. I mean, we've always been like Christian based, I guess you could say, grew up Catholic Christian. So when I see or like hear other artists like him bringing that influence into their lyrics, it's always nice, because it's so much nicer when you can relate more to that.
Yeah.
Like spiritually, because that's exactly what where we're at in our life as well. So that's very nice to hear.
Yeah, that was such a cool track. I like that one. And towards the end, I was wondering if like you said, Mr. Morale was a lot more of like the facts and chill. So I wonder if the Big Stepper, the last 9 songs, is going to be a lot more upbeat, or if he's just going to continue this flow,
Yeah.
So we're going to cut it off here, though. This is part 1.
Yes.
So we got Mr. Morale, if that's even how it's split. I'm pretty sure, right? The first 9 Mr. Morale, and the second is the Big Steppers. I mean, it doesn't show.
Because then it restarts
To
1
1.
to 9. So we're just assuming Mr. Morale's the first 9, and then the Big Steppers is the second 9 songs.
The last 9. Yeah, so come back, like and subscribe, and
Yes.
we'll hopefully see you guys on part 2.
Yes, we'll see you. Bye.